Hi guys, so my client sent me a beautiful set we're going to be recreating. It's a stained glass design and it's going to be my first time doing stained glass nails. So I'm showing you everything that I did, starting off with applying base coat to the nails. We're going to be dealing with a lot of lines for this set, so you need a very smooth surface to work on. So best to start with some base coat on the nails, cure in the lamp fully, and once it is out, you want to clean out the sticky layer from the nails. Sometimes if you draw lines on sticky layers, it's going to force out the lines. But for this set, you want very straight lines, which we're going to be applying chrome to afterwards. So to draw the lines, I'm going to be using this gel paint by Nail to Go. And I love it so much. The consistency of this gel paint is just top notch. And it's not going to bleed. The lines are going to be straight, and yeah, it just makes life way easy. So I just have a scoop on my palette and I'm going to be working my brush into the paint, making sure that all the bristles on my brush is properly submerged in the paint, and then just draw some streaks of lines just to waken up the brush some more, and then we can begin the painting of the lines on the nails. So for this design, we need precise lines that are consistent in thickness. So this is why I would always reach for a painting gel when I'm doing this kind of designs. Intricate line designs like this or curved designs like this, because this is a combination of both, needs a product that is thick enough but also fluid enough to work for you. In my own opinion, using a gel polish for this type of art can be even slower because you have to even take more time to make sure that you are not having spillage on the nails, make sure that you're not making any mistakes and all. But sometimes it's very hard to control. However, using a painting gel as against using just a gel polish, you have much more control even when you are trying to be very fast, or even more control when you're taking your time to do the designs, right? There are some designs that I would want to do that I'll just use a gel polish to do, but other designs that are intricate like this, and I want to come out looking as perfect as possible, I would always reach out for a gel paint. So if you do not have one, I would advise you to invest in a very good one. It's gonna make your work so much easier. I guess what, it actually lasts a very long time. So you want your painting gel, and the next thing is to begin your lines or your designs. What I have to tell you, that you have to be very patient and you have to be slow. This is not the kind of design that you can rush, except you are very fast and your accuracy is on point. If you are not as fast and you have issues with accuracies or anything like that, you want to be a little bit slower, trying to make sure that your lines are as perfect as possible. So you do want to tell your client and inform them that this will take some time so that they are mentally prepared for the waiting period. Although to be fair, when I was doing this nails with my client, we were busy gisting, we were laughing. So the time that was passing wasn't really that much of a problem. We were just having fun with it as we're going, right? So another thing is, you want to be flash curing, especially if you are using ironic products like a normal gel polish. Those extra seconds that you use to flash cure would be a lifesaver, and it will actually save your time than always having to clean and repaint the lines and eventually causing a messy, surface that you are working on. When I was working, I did not flash cure. This painting gel is such that you don't even need to do a flash cure. You can keep layering the lines and you are good to go. So, I did not flash cure. I didn't even cure any of the fingers until I was done painting all of them. That's just how much confidence I had in this particular painting gel. Although I did make sure that I was always telling my client not to move. She had to be careful, and she knows she's an art person, so she's used to the whole process. So she was really patient. Another skill that would help you when you're doing an art like this, the design like this, is to have steady hands. Steady hands is always going to be your best friend every time, every day. You need to tell your client also to assist you with your steady hands by being still. So no moving around, and that is like 50% of what you need to achieve a beautiful design such as this without having major issues. A steady hand. And believe me when I say that in the long run, having a steady hand actually makes you much more faster, because you are not going to be cleaning and you're not going to be repairing as much as someone whose hands are not so steady when they are doing their designs. They would have to clean, they would have to go back and make sure that they are, correcting mistakes and the like. Not for you. So I cure this in the lamp for 60 seconds, and now I'm going in with the gold chrome around the nail design, making sure that all of that black is covered with the gold chrome. And once that is done, I didn't bother curing or sealing this. I just went straight down into the colors. So these are the colors I'm going to be using. Ideally, I'm supposed to use like a jelly paint for this, but I didn't have that. So to achieve some form of jelliness, I did mix the colors with rubber base coats, and that gives that translucent look. When I was done, I began to fill in each box with the color. This is another one where you have to be as careful as possible. You want to make sure that as you are painting the colors, it is not bleeding over the gold lines that you have, because that's just going to not make it look nice and you're just canceling the work you've done. Once again, for a seamless journey, you do need a still client and a steady hand. You're gonna have much more fun when you are doing this design, because utmost carefulness is your best friend for something like this. Especially if you're not going to be flash curing, especially if you're just trusting yourself to make sure that the colors are not going to spill. You do need a steady hand. However, if you see that, because already at this time, I bet you your client is already going to be so like, oh, I want to stand up, I've been sitting down for a very long time. Yeah, so you might want to be flash curing these as you are going on. I didn't do that. I don't think I flash cured for this set. I remember finishing this set and I just said a small prayer like, God, thank you, because this could have gone in another direction if I was not careful. So yeah, I just had to be as careful as possible not to spill, because I just kept on telling my clients, look, if we are not fast, we're going to stay here longer than we wanted. I mean, she came to the studio around, let's say, 2 o'clock, and then we started her service by like say past 3, and she left a little uh over 5 minutes past 6. So that's about 3 hours seated. I'm sure she would have felt very uncomfortable, but she was an amazing client because she stayed still the whole duration of the service. I mean, she would use her other hand to press her phone, chat and all of that. So that kept her busy. But at the end of the day, the major reason why this design was a very seamless process was because my client was actually very cooperative with me. You know, I mean, she loves nail art. She has to be cooperative and she likes perfection like me. So yeah, that's that. So I'm getting to the very end of this design, getting to the very end of the painting, and I'm just watching this playback, because as I'm doing the voiceover, yeah, I have to be watching what I'm doing to know what I'm saying. But I'm just blown away by the beauty of this design. And so I just want to say a big kudos to the nail artist that did this design, because it is simply amazing. And yes, I know that this is a copy of what the nail tech had done. However, I am still proud of myself, because I didn't think there was a time that I thought that I could do a design like this. And for me to do it right now, it's just, yeah, I'm mind blown. I'm mind blown by myself. Anyway, so once I was done with this, I cured in the lamp for 60 seconds, a full cure. And then I'm going now in with some top coat, some Glossier top coat by Nailed to Go. And just look at it, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So guys, let me know what you think about this nail set. Do you like it? Do you have any questions? Ask them in the comment section. I'll definitely answer you any confusing thing that you want to clarify. I'll try my possible best to clarify them for you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be seeing you on my next one. Bye.